in the last 30 years, when things have changed so much, the Rogers family has done it the right way, building a car dealership with a focus on integrity, treating people the right way, making fair deals. No tired car dealership cliches. The Rogers really forged a different way to buy a car. It's a hometown-friendly feel. Ed Rogers Valley Ford, 30 years of doing business the right way. 111 Auto Lane, Sparta, and online, edrogersvalleyford.com. Ed Rogers Valley Ford, same ownership, same customer service for 30 years with that friendly hometown feel.
I'm sitting here with Newt from Newt's Barbecue. Newt, can you tell me what's going on with your special recipes lately?
Legacy recipes from legends in Tennessee. My mother and father from Denny Moore's restaurant, we use their recipes. Pope Taylor, we use his recipe, as well as Justin Wilson's Cajun cooking recipes. So we're a little different. We're lucky. We've got good recipes that we follow to the hilt every day.
Visit Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island.
Warehouse Discount Grocery serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Preferred Angus T-bone steaks family pack, $8.99 a pound. Fresh 73% lean ground beef family pack, $3.49 a pound. Martha White self-rising flour or cornmeal 5-pound bag, $2.99. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Need a pick-me-up? Start your day at the Cafe at Tree City. Open daily from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. They serve rich, bold espresso, pulled to perfection. Pair it with one of their delicious treats for the perfect combo.
Their skilled baristas are passionate about crafting your perfect cup. Whether it's a classic latte or a refreshing cold brew, they've got your coffee cravings covered.
Short on time? Order ahead for quick pickup or curbside delivery. Your fresh coffee is just a sip away.
The Cafe at Tree City, your go-to spot for expertly crafted espresso drinks. Wake up, sip up, enjoy.
Are you tired of being judged? Well, we here at USA Gym are too. We come in all different shapes and sizes with a variety of goals and ideas. At USA Gym, we are 29,000 square feet with a huge variety of equipment and different rooms. And we're not done yet. Finish your workouts with a refreshing real fruit smoothie. And then you can relax in our steam and sauna. Here at USA Gym, we're about family, diversity, keeping you healthy, and becoming a better version of you. Check with your insurance provider to see if you qualify. Come check us out. 473-9355.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven Young. It is Thursday. We are glad to be here. We got Justin Reed in the studio.
I am here. It's Friday Eve, if that's
Friday
what you choose to celebrate.
Even better.
Right?
Let's look.
Even better.
Thanks for being here with us and getting your morning started. We appreciate all of our listeners, whether you are listening on 97.7 FM, 960 AM, on the Radio WBMC app, or on Facebook Live, where you can see our beautiful faces.
Yes.
We sure do appreciate all
We're
of our
also on the
listeners.
YouTube.
We are on YouTube, correct.
I always forget about that one.
I do forget about that one, too. But we are. So any way that you want to watch or listen,
Yep.
we try to make that happen.
We give you ample opportunity.
Yes, it's going to be a great show today.
I think so.
So we are going to have members of the Children's Museum board in with us today, so
Okay.
we can learn all about the new Children's Museum and their upcoming plans to develop that and everything. So I'm excited to be able to talk to Lindsay Foos and Lindsay Powell, both. I believe we're going to have two Lindsays in with us. So.
And in that segment, are you going to be, like Lindsay Raven and I'm going to be Lindsay Justin? Or are we just all going to be Lindsays and Lindsay Whistlebritches over there? Is that...
I don't know.
No, I turn into Lindsey Graham. The worst of them all.
We'll figure out a way to make it work.
Okay.
Yes, because you know one of the Lindsays.
Right, and you know the other.
I know the other, yes. So, but I'm excited to talk to them. I think what they're doing and their idea for this Children's Museum is really cool. So I'm excited to have them in the studio today.
I'm just a sucker for a good museum.
Yes, okay.
So, and I think we could use more museums here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will be talking to them around 8 o'clock today. Before that, it is Thursday, so that means...
Swap and Shop.
Swap and Shop at 7:45. So if you would like to add anything to our list later in the show, you can give us a call, 931-473-9383. at 7:45, and we will take your swap and or shop. We have a few things on the list, and I have a estate sale that has been added to it as well. So,
Ooh.
yes.
You know, it would be a great thing to put on the Swap and Shop,
What's that?
the Pacesetters building. I
Well,
think
it
that-
has been declared surplus, so
So back in the old days, there was a limit, but now I don't think there's one.
yeah.
So we could probably do it.
yeah, I don't know if there's that rule anymore, but I don't know that they haven't listed it for sale yet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was already for sale.
No, they've declared it surplus, but it hasn't actually been listed for sale.
Don't you know it can't move at a lightning fast pace?
Nope.
It has to take its sweet precious time.
That it does. That's the rules.
So, and that's the city selling it, right?
Correct.
So,
So they'll have to get a realtor, do all the steps and everything to have it listed and all the stuff. So,
Stacy, nope, sorry, Steve. If you'd like to put that building on Swap and Shop
okay.
Tuesday and Thursday,
Yeah,
7:45.
at 7:45, or you can bring it in.
Yeah, submit it in writing.
Yeah, submit it in writing.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not that far away.
I doubt they're going to do that, but
But it's an option, and
yeah, Connor
doing
just
so,
opened it up. So
that would, I'm just going to go on a limb. That would be the most expensive thing ever offered on Swap and Shop. Because see, the cap
we
used to
don't
be.
know.
Yeah.
Well, no. Here's the thing. The cap used to be $3,000.
yeah, it's way more than
So
that.
people would call in, because I took some of those calls. Kelly Marlowe did for years, and others, and they'd go, "I've got a whatever Chevy. How much is it? Well, call me for the price." And that's how.
Get
Or what if
around
you say
it.
starting bid at $3,000?
Yeah. Well, see, that was where I didn't know if it was 3,000 or if it was like $29.99 was the limit. So that was kind of a gray area because these
Yeah.
rules were never written
But
down;
the
they were just passed
Call
down.
me and I get you the price is the way to get
Yeah,
around that.
that told me everything I needed to know.
Exactly.
I'm a OBO guy, or best offer.
Oh, okay.
That
Gotcha.
that's fitting. Now I have a question, serious question. Whistle Britches, feel free to chime in as well. Although I feel like our illustrious host Raven will answer this one faster than you will. Let's say that I'm wanting to buy, or let's say Whistle Britches and I want to go in on the former Pacesetters building. What if that's like a dream of our life? Do you know where we could find financing
I
to
sure
acquire
do.
such a life dream?
I sure do.
Connor, do you know where that is?
I don't know, but I'd like to hear about it.
Okay.
Okay, Sabrina Keaton and the lending team at Security Federal Savings Bank can help turn your life goals into accomplishments. There you go.
Look at that.
Whether it's purchasing a home or just debt consolidation, Security Federal Savings Bank will keep it simple. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town, equal housing lender, member FDIC. So you can call our friends over at Security Federal and they can help you out with that little
all right.
life goal there.
All right.
You heard it first. Justin and I will be buying the Pacesetters building. By the way, this is also
What are you going to do with it?
his side will probably be a record shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
My side will be a bar,
Okay.
and you can either start on one side and go to the other, or vice versa.
Or start on the other side. And, yeah.
You know, that's not a bad concept.
But you can
for
go buy your George Jones records.
potentially not that location, but the concept as a whole, I think is a great one.
I think.
And he's very generous in my half.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have like a 2% ownership. It's mainly going to be him. My name's just going to be on it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
which is
So
really
he-
funny because it's called the Justin Reed Bar
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
and show.
Okay, we can call it the
All
Justin
right.
Reed Bar, but only have like barbells. That'd be the only thing we'd sell. Then I'm fine with that.
We'll have Franz and Hans outside.
I mean, Connor has been working out lately to anticipate or get ready for this 5K that he's apparently doing. So,
well,
you know, he might
it was
like the
to help
barbells.
Jeff, and then Jeff.
Did you hear about that?
I did.
Okay.
That's great.
So and good SNL reference, by the way. You get a
Thank
gold
you.
star for that.
You gotta love Franz. and
Although,
Hans.
I guess I'm interested to see if when we get closer to that next date that he chose,
if he pulls out another
if
basketball
he pulls out
camp,
again.
I will lose my mind.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm interested to see.
So I feel I have to make one quote, and then we should go to the break.
Okay.
You want to do it with me? You want to do Hans and Franz?
Gosh.
I haven't watched Franz and Hans
Oh.
in so long.
I was going to say, we're going to pump you up.
You never seen that, Raven?
I have no
Oh, could you tell? I think all the listeners and viewers could just tell.
It's Kevin Nealon and Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
It's great.
What's the movie called?
It's a sketch from
SNL bit.
Oh.
From the good old days.
No, I haven't seen that. Sorry.
All right. Well,
All right, we're going to take
We
a
tried.
quick break. But when we come back, I believe we have some news.
we do.
Let's see what
Hard hitting news.
All right, so we'll be back with more Town Talk in just a minute. Stick with us.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Working Man, rated R, Minecraft, rated PG, The Woman in the Yard, rated PG-13, Snow White, rated PG, and Paddington in Peru, rated PG.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference, serving you for over 50 years.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Planning a move? McMinnville Moving and Storage has been trusted for over 60 years. Licensed, insured, and offering free quotes. Visit us at McMinnvilleMoving.com today. McMinnville Moving and Storage. Moving your past to your future.
Come by Coffee Bank and Trust today and start earning better interest and better cash back on your primary checking account. Pair it with our Better Together Saver account and maximize your earnings. If you want better rates and better returns on your money, stop by and see us today at Coffee Bank and Trust, a division of Coffee County Bank, member FDIC.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Direct to you from the Main Street Journal. Michaela Brooke Barrett, 30, was arrested at the Dollar Tree near Northgate Shopping Center. That's the new one. I'm adding commentary as we go today. I'm trying that to see how it works.
Yeah.
She faces charges of felony possession, methamphetamine possession, public intoxication, drug paraphernalia possession, and shoplifting under $100. Officers found her intoxicated in the store, and after searching her belongings, discovered stolen items worth $2.50, along with drug paraphernalia, including needles and methamphetamine. Barrett's arrest highlights the link between drug use and shoplifting, as addicts often steal to support their habits. She remains in the Warren County Jail with a $25,000 bond. Do you want me to move to the next one and then we comment, or we comment and then move to the next one?
I think it's just that we have concluded again that you need to make better decisions and don't do drugs.
So let's
or make better decisions on them.
No.
The don't do drugs part I think is very
specified.
Yes, in that one.
Well, now I've got questions for you.
Oh.
Are you on them right now?
No.
Okay.
I'm on a Sprite with coconut, vanilla, and dragon fruit flavoring.
Kids, don't do Sprite. Or you can't say the word specific.
That wasn't exactly the word I was wanting to say, but I couldn't think of the word I wanted to say, so Justin just helped
But it was
me out.
very pronounced that it started with an S.
So back to our news story, which you can read the full article at www.mainstreetjournal.llc. Discovered stolen items worth $2.50. Now,
a singular Coca-Cola from a Dollar General.
You got to remember, she was at the Dollar Tree, which is no longer the Dollar Tree. It's now the $1.25 tree, which means, let's do the math together.
Two items.
2 items.
Yes. Wonder what those 2 items were.
2 items. Now, any item stolen is enough.
Right. I'm just curious as to
what did you steal from the Dollar Tree?
Yeah, what it was. I don't see that specified though. Just says 2 pieces of store merchandise valued at $2.50 were found.
I wonder if it was like too embarrassing to announce, or was
There's
like,
not even that many embarrassing items at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, don't do drugs. They're bad.
But you can
Is
shop.
that your PSA?
Yeah, it was it. Let's clip
It was the
that.
least convincing PSA I've ever heard.
Especially with the Bad Boys playing in the background. That would be great just to throw that in rotation. Add it to the other PSAs.
You would have been great in the 80s. You and Nancy Reagan could have stopped it all.
Just say no, Nancy Reagan, and then Raven would come on. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. They're bad.
All right, let's move on.
In other news, April is Child Abuse Awareness and Prevention Month.
It is.
The McMinnville Exchange Club Children Advocacy Center have partnered to raise awareness with a display of 102 American flags and a Pinwheels for Prevention garden in the lot.
Yes.
Next to the fountain. For more, subscribe to www.mainstreetjournal.llc.
According to the Kids Count Data Center, in 2023, the most recent year for which data was provided, 66,497 cases of child abuse were reported in Tennessee. That
what was
is
that number again?
way too many. 66,497. That
No
is,
good.
one case is too many, but 66,000?
Right.
That is absolutely insane. Of those, 710 were reported in Warren and Van Buren counties, and it is estimated that 1 in 10 children will be sexually abused before their 18th birthday. That is really bad.
So, because my story did not pick up on it, is there a reason? There has to be a reason behind 102
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
flags.
seeing that.
That's a very specific number.
Maybe that's what the lot could hold. I don't know.
Well.
I don't see the reason behind 102. But I know one of the individuals who helped put the flags out. So I tell you what, I will ask.
Okay.
And I will get back to you on that.
Oh, you're not going to ask like right now.
No, because they won't answer a text message right now.
Okay. You kind of thrown it out there like you could,
I will come back
Okay.
to give you the answer.
We'll circle back around
There
on
you
that
go.
one. I tell you, it is. I hate that we have to do things like this for awareness and advocacy, but it really is a sight to see when you're coming down
Oh, right.
Main Street. What for right now for advocacy for abuse? Excuse me. But when you see other things as well, just that whole lot. Or if you go somewhere else and you see it, I mean, that's just a sight to see. Which is the point. It's supposed to garner your attention.
Right.
But it succeeds. Okay, I thought you might have a comment.
Well, so also,
Or the
Children's
Whistle Britches
Advocacy
might have a
Center
comment.
is obviously one of the ones involved in this, but
Yes.
also their gala, their annual gala, is
Oh,
this
yeah.
Saturday. So
And I hear you're going to be in attendance.
I will be there. Cody will be there. I believe several members from Main Street Media will be there.
I think so.
Yeah. Are you going?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Several members, not including President Speaking Company.
Okay.
I like how you turned into Jimmy Stewart on that last.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mary. Anyways, you want the moon, Mary? That's my terrible Jimmy Stewart impression.
I wouldn't
know who
have
that
thought
is?
that. No. Sorry, I'm texting.
You're being very silent today.
Well, I'm texting I was trying to ask. They're not going to answer it right now.
Well,
but
then
it's-
why did you even text them if you
because
knew they weren't going to
when
answer?
they look at their phone here in a few minutes before they leave the house, then they can answer if it's there. If I wait until they're driving and then they get to work, they aren't going to look at their phone between that time, and then I'll just have to call them and say, hey, did you see my text message? So if I do it now, they'll see it on their way in.
Okay.
So
We also have a
it's
commercial
out.
break coming up. And
Ambiguity.
7 minutes.
All right. We're just trying to work here, trying to get you answers. But
Did you know that the McMinnville Exchange Club was founded in 1926? I'm in the article still in the Main Street Journal, and I've scrolled down past the wonderful picture that Seth Wright provided in the article that he wrote.
say that again.
I scrolled down past the picture.
Mm-hmm.
The second paragraph after that says, founded in 1926, the McMinnville Exchange Club.
I'm like totally off here. I'm sorry.
Right here.
Yes, I see it now. Is the chapter.
Where I was going to go with that is kudos to them because next year is 100.
Oh, you're right.
I'm trying.
So my grandparents are in the Exchange Club.
Yeah, and you spoke at one of their events recently.
Yeah, I know that Ashley Wright is also in the Exchange Club. Let's see who else. Thomas over at Napa.
Oh, yeah.
Who is a
We love
sponsor of
Thomas.
Sports Authority. He is a member of Exchange Club. We have a lot of people in our community that are members of the National Exchange Club and that give a lot of their time to be able to give back to the community.
So based on the people that you listed,
I was just trying to think of people that y'all might know.
Well, no. I'm just saying. I'm not even going to say anything bad. Don't worry. Don't get defensive yet.
Wow.
So Exchange is something based around business, I'm assuming.
So,
What is Exchange Club?
So their charter, I guess what they, the child abuse, that is their philanthropy that they work towards. In all of their fundraising, everything that they do goes back to child abuse prevention. So that's what they help with and assist with. But as far as things in the community, I mean, they do different fundraisers as far as they have, they park cars at the fair.
Right.
One of those lots up by the stables.
That's usually where
That's where I park
tend to
every
park.
time. Yeah. But so all of the funds raised from that go then back to child abuse prevention. But it's a national organization, so it is all across
with more
the
than
country.
630 local clubs throughout the U.S. and the Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Exchange Clubs strive to make a difference in the lives of children, families, and the community through a variety of projects.
There you go.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to get involved in a nonprofit that does a lot of good work for the community and child abuse prevention as a whole, then the Exchange Club is a really great organization. Big fan.
The flags will be there until the day before Easter.
Yes.
The 19th.
And they are also the ones that put out the flags that line like down Chancery Street for 4th of July, Memorial Day, Holiday, Veterans Day.
Do you think these are the same flags that also line?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they probably have to take them up on the 19th and make sure they're clean just to turn around and put them back out for Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Smart. So, want to close this? It says reporting child abuse can help save a life, prevent that child from experiencing abuse again. Tennessee Child Abuse Hotline, 1-877-237-0004. That's 877-237-0004.
Okay.
There's your other PSA you can clip.
From JC, we just had a question. Will the orange and white game be on radio this weekend? So I think that's kind of newsworthy. Do you have an idea, Connor?
I don't even know what that is. Orange and white game.
Or what
I assume
team?
it's Tennessee, but
yeah.
Like baseball or
That's funny.
Let's
orange
see.
and white game.
Let's see.
Yeah, who's
Who
playing
would
this
be the
weekend?
one to ask at 7:27?
the only person I would know is probably wanting to stay asleep right now.
That's why I'm trying to not text that one person.
This weekend, April 12th, the University of Tennessee football game will be playing their annual orange and white game. That's why he called it the orange and white game. It is a scrimmage event at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee at 2 o'clock p.m. We will find out that answer for you and see if it's going to be streamed anywhere on any of our radio stations.
Is the channel turned on?
Yes.
Is it turned up where I can actually play it?
Yeah. It's just I've got it set low because it always comes in hot.
I had to do it.
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills.
This one's a good one.
Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top. Ain't no telephone bills.
Released on Christmas Day of 1967, Bobby Osborne of the Osborne Brothers often said that was the best Christmas gift he ever received.
Christmas Day.
Yep.
I didn't
I've got
know
that exact same version in my B-bar.
Interesting.
Okay, so I didn't know if you had it there or not, so I thought, well, I could sometimes get to it quicker than you can on your. You want to play your version?
It's the exact same
I
version.
know, I'm just kidding. That's fine.
There is a lot of other events coming up this Friday and Saturday as well,
Yes.
besides the CAC Gala. We'll go over all of them specifically tomorrow on our community calendar.
Do we want to just do
But
different versions? Because I got a whole lot of other ones.
There is a lot of events coming
Conway
up
Twitty
as
had a
well.
good one.
So if you need something to do this weekend, I think I got you covered.
You always do,
Yeah, we'll try.
especially with your community events. So if you put on the Hello Darling album from Conway Twitty, this is actually the first song you hear.
Yeah? Huh.
But if you're a fan of like a rockin' bass line,
Uh-huh.
this is it.
Wish that I was on a rocky top down in the Tennessee hills.
All right, Raven, I'm going to mute it at one point, and then I want you to continue singing it.
All right.
Once I had a girl.
Rocky top, half bear,
wasn't
the
even
other
singing. You
half
didn't even do
cat.
that
Yeah, but you started to try to belt out,
I know. It
to
was
rock
the,
out.
It was the
I
wrong
still
line,
dream
so.
about that. Pick it back up. Yes, I was still on time. All right, let's do it. You ready? Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Woo!
All right.
Hope that
It's
was
break time, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you
break
just want to
time.
bump with this since we're there?
Yeah, we'll just bump with this.
Okay.
All right, we will take a quick break and we will be right back with Miss Kava for some weather updates. Everybody stick with us.
It's time to upgrade that new kitchen with Redmond's high-quality cabinets and countertops. Choose from a variety of styles and finishes to create that perfect look for your space. Their team of experts at Redmond's will work with you to design a functional and beautiful kitchen that meets your needs. Right next to Redmond's Carpet at 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900. That's Redmond's Kitchen Cabinets and Countertops.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Brian Kell here to talk about Ben Lomond Connect's managed IT. We need to
we need to tell them about how we can set up a robust network.
Okay, Michael Lawrence. We also
need to talk to them about how we can do security awareness training.
I was going to mention that
Also, folks need to understand that cloud backup is essential.
At Ben Lomond Connect,
we can handle all your IT needs or just a case-by-case basis.
I think you've said it all.
Great. For more information on Ben Lomond's managed IT service, go to benlomondconnect.com or call your local office.
Who manages you?
It's raining, raining, raining here this morning. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. There was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road.
The best way to start your day. reporting live from the Safley Hollow Weather Center.
Miss Kava went away.
This is Town Talk with Raven Young on 97.7 WBMC.
Well, I just looked down and the lights
AM
stopped blinking.
960.
Thanks for being here with us today, all of our listeners. We appreciate you. And Miss Kava, if you're listening, please call us back. We would appreciate it because it was blinking. I know she was transferred over, and now she's not there.
Hope we're not having this issue again.
Well, you know, if it is happening, then
It's
we will
not on
do
us.
we will do the old
Yeah.
fancy thing that we did last week.
Call her on speakerphone.
And we'll, because actually, it sounded really good when you did that. To be fair,
That's the surprising part.
I know.
But part of that is because we have a better setup, because I've seen that done before in
Yeah,
other
and it
setups,
doesn't
and
work.
no, it's terrible.
Okay. Oh, I hear a phone.
Well, let's see if that's
okay,
her.
let's see if it works.
They're all like hanging up after one ring.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna call, or let's let Justin call Miss Kava on the cell phone. Then we'll just do it that way. Because we've gotta find out our weather. I mean,
Yeah.
that's really important, you know.
Should probably call her on the house phone.
All right, let's see. Justin's working on it. I hear it dialing and ringing. Because I think there's a chance of storms today, so I really need to find out from Miss Kava of when to expect them.
So we're having, I guess, some issues. So can I just put you on speakerphone? Like, okay.
There we go. Good morning, Miss Kava.
Good morning.
How are you?
Apparently, y'all didn't want to talk to me. I keep getting a busy signal.
You know what? We sure do want to talk to you.
So
That
that's
wasn't
the last thing on our minds.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, first time it sounded like it transferred over, and then after about 30 seconds, it started giving this real fast busy signal.
Weird.
So I dialed back 2 or 3 times, and every time it give a busy signal. And then I heard Justin say he would call me, so I just sat here and waited.
All right. Well, thanks for being patient with us. We sure do appreciate it.
We're going to have to get a wire that goes directly from here in your studio.
You know what? I think that is a really good plan. We should make that happen somehow. We'll just string it across all the telephone poles.
We'll get 2 Campbell soup cans.
All the way out to Safley Hollow.
Yeah, we could get them at Superama.
We could.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Well, our weather history lesson for today. In 2009, a EF4 tornado went 25 miles and 1/2 mile wide across Rutherford County, went to the northern sections of Murfreesboro. 194 homes are destroyed, and 1,547 were damaged.
My gosh.
2 people were killed and 58 were injured.
And what year was that again?
2009.
Wow. That's not been that long ago.
Yeah. And there was 9 other tornadoes touched down in Middle Tennessee that day.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
It's not a day to be flying a kite.
Well, I sure hope that we don't have any of those same storms come through on this date in history today.
And do you know what? This is not a weather-related history question. What the first toy that was advertised on TV was?
Yes, because I knew it, but I saw it online this morning, so I will refrain from answering.
I feel like I know this.
He's
You're
featured
gonna
in
let
Toy
Raven-
Story 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Is it a Slinky?
He was voiced by Don Rickles.
That doesn't help
He
me.
had a Mrs.
Oh, Mr. Potato Head. Oh, okay. For some reason,
Yeah,
I thought
that was on
I was-
April 30th, 1952.
Okay. I was thinking a Slinky. That's what was coming to mind. But
But originally, you just got the parts and you supplied your own potato.
Oh. Ha. Okay.
Okay, we'll get to the weather.
Okay.
Our high yesterday was 72. Last year on today, it was 69. 2 years ago, it was 72. 3 years ago, it was 78. And our low this morning was 47. But when I went in there and checked it, it had already got up in the 50s.
Yeah, I think when I looked at it, it was like 54 or something earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, the 47 was at 2:05 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
Thankfully, I wasn't up then.
I was not either, thankfully.
Well, I wasn't either. But that's what my weather station said. So.
Oh, well, I'm glad that it can
Apparently
keep track
it
for
was
you. So it looks like we're supposed to get up to about 71 today. So, but there's a chance of
Yeah,
storms
but
coming
they
through.
said we might have some hail and high winds, so
Yeah. So I guess
just
we'll
have to
keep track of the weather as the day goes.
yeah,
Okay.
just keep weather aware, and because it's supposed to come across the southern part of Warren County is in the 2 out of 5. The northern part's 1 out of 5.
Oh, okay. That's different than
So
what
the-
it's been being
Right, I
because
was
the
gonna
north
say.
end of the county's been in the severe the last several
Yeah.
times.
Well, this time the southern part of the state
Okay.
is in the severe.
So
All right.
you may be having better than you have been because they've been
Maybe.
all.
Yeah.
I like it when I look on the map. Usually the second M is right at my house.
Mm.
So it's like, okay, well, let's figure out where the name is, and then what is it showing right there?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's usually what it happens.
But we just
All
well,
right.
Y'all quit trying to bicker and fight all morning.
I think we've been pretty good this morning.
I don't think we're trying.
Oh, you're not trying? Okay. Well, I knew that as soon as I turned the radio on.
Okay.
All right. Well, Miss Kava, thanks.
thought
Oh, go ahead.
Somebody's fussing.
I don't think we're fussing with each other, are
No.
we? I don't think so.
Just to the equipment.
You were
Okay.
fussing on a point.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
different.
Right.
We'll put it that way.
Okay. All right. Well, Miss Kava, thanks for working with us and letting us change how we called you today. But we sure do appreciate your effort, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, hopefully tomorrow I can call you.
All right. We'll make it work.
If not, we'll talk to you one way or another.
Exactly.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Yep.
I'm going to find you.
I'm going to get you.
One way.
Yeah. Well, I've got to get working on my footwork.
Well, good luck.
All right. Bye, Miss Kava.
All right, bye-bye.
There you go.
So I am curious how this works. So when you're holding it up to the microphone, of course, I can hear her in my headphones. How does she hear me?
And on speakerphone.
I know, but I'm kind of far. Like, do you think that it's picking up that well from here to you on speakerphone?
I think so.
Or do you think she has it on the radio and she's
No,
listening to
because
it?
she couldn't. If she was listening to it on the radio, you would hear it on her phone because there's always feedback.
Okay.
Like whenever somebody calls and
Uh-huh.
it sounds like they're falling through a barrel,
Right.
you always tell them, turn your radio down because you're picking up the feedback.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess their speakerphone just does pick it up that well then.
Hashtag Android.
No. Absolutely
yes.
not.
Yes, you just gave you were praising my Android phone. By the way, Whistlebridge, can I make an editorial
Apple
suggestion
all the way.
next time? When I have to turn on her,
Sure.
when I have to put her on another microphone again, I think you should just zoom in on the microphone on the phone. I think that'd be
Holding
fun.
the phone up to it. Yeah.
I like that idea.
Anyways,
All right, we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, it is almost time for Swap and Shop.
oh yeah.
So our phone number is 931-473-9383 if anybody would like to add anything to the list, but please give us a call. We'll be back in just a second.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Or will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Your family deserves better than ordinary. At the Butcher on Main, you'll find the freshest dairy delivered daily from Sunrise Dairy and real McMinnville-made jams and jellies that taste just like home. Our house-made sausage and premium meats are crafted for meals that wow. And our gourmet cheeses will have your guests asking for seconds. Need a space to celebrate? Our 1,000 square foot lounge is ready for your next event. Why settle for less? Find everything you need at 209 West Main Street, only at the Butcher on Main.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best Nursing Home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
Talk Radio, WBMC, and translator W249DQ McMinnville, WBMC.
Buy, sell, or trade. Let's get to it. This is Swap and Shop.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young, and it is time of the show for Swap and Shop. So if anybody would like to give us a call, 931-473-9383. The phone lines are open.
Well, yeah, they're open.
But can we actually accept the call?
Well, we'll see. But
Technically, and by the way, Juanita says it's raining at Old Nashville Highway.
Oh, okay.
When the radio host says phone lines are open, that means they're not just taking specific calls. So technically the phone lines are closed. We're only taking Swap and Shop calls now.
Gotcha.
That's technically what that means.
Thanks for that education lesson in radio that I didn't know.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
You can now turn your tassel from the left to the right. Or right to the left. I don't remember which way it goes.
All right. Well, on the clipboard, we have for $350 a leaf blower, Shenandoah brand, gas commercial grade. 686-2728 is the phone number. You can leave a message. Also, someone is wanting to buy a oil dipstick for a 2010 Chevrolet Silverado 6-cycle. Please call 931-668-4924 and leave a message. And we have a pair of new black Skechers steel toe or composite size 8 wide for $50. A pair of used black Reeboks composite toe 9.5 wide, $35. And a ladies pair of blue Reebok steel or composite toe like new for $40, 9 wide. Please leave a message, 668-4924. All right. And also, I was adding to the list because I was sent that there is a estate sale this evening starting. It is Thursday today, April 10th at 5 o'clock will start. And then tomorrow, Friday, April 11th at 9 a.m. It is at 299, hold on, I'm going to say this better, 2992 Vervilla Road.
There you go. Okay.
And it is one of Paula Lynn's sales.
Oh, there we go.
And I've seen some of the pictures of different things that are there. I think she said there's a refrigerator. I saw a really cool antique dresser. It looks like it's going to be a good one. So address is 2992 Vervilla Road. Starts this evening at 5 o'clock if anybody would like to stop by an estate sale and see what cool things you can find. So, Justin.
So, Raven.
Are you looking for anything in particular that you need to ask Swap and Shop for?
Well, I mean, I'm always looking for a good deal.
Yeah.
But it's tax time.
Mm.
So I'm not buying a whole lot this week.
Yeah.
But I mean, if somebody has a good deal on something, I'll generally never pass it up.
Okay. Yeah, it is tax time.
But I also have a rule. My rule of thumb is $5.
Oh, okay.
Like if I'm at an antique store or, a yard sale and it's $5, it's like, I want that.
Oh, okay.
That's my immediate no questions asked threshold.
$5. Okay.
And if I look weird, I'm fighting off a sneeze. So it's not you, it's me. But I'd rather not sneeze on the air, on camera.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what my limit is on.
See, but yours could be a, write-off for Raven Young Designs or the Main Street Center or something.
It could be.
I don't have that many luxuries that regard. Unless it's a book, then that's usually a preaching expense.
We have a caller. Let's see if we can answer it. Good morning. You're on Swap and Shop.
Yes, need someone to mow and weed eat the yard.
Okay.
Phone 931-304-4866.
4866.
931-304-4866.
Okay, and so you're looking for somebody to mow and weed eat. Do you know about how big of a yard it is?
Not for sure.
That's okay. All right. Well, we got you on there. I got your phone number if anybody calls. Thanks for calling.
Buy American, buy local. And it's Bristol, baby.
100%. Thank you so much.
Christy also says it's raining in the Lucky area.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
That is good. I'm sure Cody is happy. He likes rain. All right.
Are y'all aren't in the Lucky area?
No, I mean we're in the Dibble area,
Yeah.
which is next to the Lucky area, so not far.
Okay. But you know how this works. It could be raining on one side of the street, but not on your side of the street.
That it could.
Okay.
Well, and we have two different farm locations as well.
Oh,
so
I
it
forget
could be
about that.
it could be raining at the one in Green Hill and not raining at the one in Dibble.
Okay.
So you
I
never
forget
know.
about that part.
Yeah.
I just keep one location. It's a whole lot easier.
Yeah. I would rather it rain out that way every single day and not in town. Because when it rains in town,
You perpetually have an elevator pit that's lacking an elevator.
full of water. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, there's that. Or
Sump pump.
makes it harder for the contractors to work if they're needing to work on the outside
Right.
portion of it or whatever.
Why don't you just put up a big tent?
I don't think I have a tent that big.
What didn't they just expect you to? I mean, you could rent one.
I don't think they make a tent that big.
You don't know a seamstress? Come on, in every cartoon, whenever there's termites or whatever, you turn around and they put like a big circus tent on the outside
All
of
over
these people's
the house,
houses. Yes, that's what I'm envisioning at the
Mhm.
end of Main Street.
Oh, okay.
Once again, it would get people talking.
I don't think historic zoning would approve.
What if you get it up and they fix it and then tear it down before they get mad at you?
Oh, okay.
Like pick one of these holiday weekends.
Uh-huh. What about the fact that I'm on historic zoning?
Well, then you just have to be ignorant of what you're doing. And don't tell me it can't be done, because I know a whole lot of people that act ignorant when they know they're breaking the law.
Fair.
Okay.
Very fair. Okay. Well,
Hey.
we are... Oh, go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, chime in on
Real
I
quick.
was waiting for you.
I wasn't hearing that. I was on a phone call.
Oh.
Oh.
The last person who called in.
Yeah.
Do you have that number again? 'Cause
I
somebody
do.
called in.
931-304-4866 to mow and weed eat somebody's yard.
All right. Perfect.
There you go. And if that wasn't clear enough, call us back. I'll give it to you again.
And the calls are coming in,
Okay.
but they're super choppy.
Okay.
And the last time it did just hang up on that person.
Okay.
Have you alerted Micah?
Micah? Yeah.
I have not, because I've been getting phone calls trying to answer them.
Well,
Well, I
you know
haven't
what? At
texted him
least we're
today
getting
yet,
some
so
coming through,
I'll text
so
him for you.
We're still here. We're still working. We will do what we can to help you out. But that phone number again was 931-304-4866. Because I know a few different yard people that are out there, and it's getting to be that season and stuff. So maybe
It
one
is.
of them can give you a call.
I still haven't had mine cut yet.
We haven't cut ours. Oh my gosh! You're not on Instagram, are you?
I am on the Instagram.
Are you on Instagram? Did you see my Instagram stories that I posted last night?
Ooh, if
Or
it was
a
last
story?
night, probably not. I'm sorry. I was at
So-
church. Oh, yes. No, I did see it. The bunny.
Mr. Easter Bunny decided to make a visit to my house. This is the picture I posted. It was a very pretty one, I thought.
Yes.
Very
I
picturesque.
remember that. I was going to comment on that.
But he was eating grass, and I went back, I don't know, probably an hour after I took this picture, and he wasn't there. But I told Cody, I was like, if you're going to mow the yard, make sure to check that area first to make sure that that wasn't a nest or anything first. He could have just been eating the grass. Who knows?
Could have been.
So yeah, it is that time of year as well, though. So to be
yeah.
mindful to
He
check
said-
for animals.
They were at church Sunday talking about mowing yard because, we have people live around us from church. And they said, we're going to be watching
Yes.
for when you cut. And I called them out by name. I said, you want me to have somebody come in and cut the 4 onions in my front yard? Because my front yard's not growing at all. Just a sprig of onions here and there.
Yeah.
At that point, what does it matter?
Well, you can see our yard. It's
Right.
growing.
Right.
The north end of the county has had a lot of rain, and it is growing.
Well, by the airport's had a good amount. It's just my front yard just won't grow.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, I haven't just, sown it, but my next door neighbor, re-sows his every year.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't do what he wants it to.
Oh,
So,
see, we had our front yard aerated a couple of years ago and underseeded and reseeded, and it's actually done really well. We didn't have it done on the backyard, just the front yard. But, Cody's one of those people that likes to mow the lines in the yard and all the stuff that I don't care about. But, it makes him happy.
makes it look good.
It does. It is pretty. But so it did well when we aerated our yard. So maybe you should try that.
'Cause my dad is a big mow the strips and everything.
Mhm.
I mean, so I'm allergic to everything that's green. So I'm not the one that cuts my grass. In fact, I hate it when everybody cuts their
I was
grass
about to
because then
say,
I
do
can't
you
breathe.
put a respirator on?
Yeah,
or,
no, I just
okay.
I
You just don't mow it.
No.
Okay.
But I get to employ some fine skilled craftsmen in that trade.
Absolutely.
But I've often said if I wasn't allergic,
Mhm.
I would be the house that would have the lines.
Yeah.
And I would have the hedges that are cubes. Like I would go all out.
We don't do the hedges and all the other stuff, but Cody does like to mow the yard. So.
Okay.
All right, yard.
Hey,
There
I
we
have
go.
a question for we. This is not yard related at all. A text came in from our
Oh,
faithful listener
yes.
Mary yesterday.
Yes.
And Mary, I'm so sorry I didn't get to that. We were talking with Chris Sullins, and there was just not a good place. Although he
Yeah.
may have the answer. Can you ask callers where to get molasses? It has to be made in the volunteer state.
Okay, so molasses made in Tennessee.
Yep.
She is looking for some.
If you know, drop
Where
a
can we
comment
get
on
it?
our Facebook or
Are there-
in the feed on the phone
I wonder
line.
if she has checked out at like any of the Mennonite store, maybe Four
Yeah, I was
Corners
going
or
to say Four
something.
Corners. I think definitely has molasses.
Yeah, I feel like that would be my first place to check. I think.
I wonder if
but
because they would or Rockcliffe. I wonder if
Rockcliffe might.
other end,
yeah.
one of the county to
Uh-huh.
the other. So
Yeah, out on Vervilla Road. Yeah, so if any of our listeners know a place to get
Yeah, just
molasses,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We'll pass that along to Mary. Appreciate that
yes,
question. If anybody ever has a question like that, more than happy
That's
to.
what we're here for.
Yeah, put it out on air, and we'll see if we can
Get
find
it
you
to
an
us
answer.
in some way or another.
Absolutely.
Because I understand that not everybody wants to actually call in. So if you could,
Right.
email it or Facebook it to
Sometimes
us.
Connor just won't let them call in. You never
there's
know.
that. So while I'm thinking about it, not to commandeer, but I wanted to share something I saw on Facebook. So I'm always
Okay.
scrolling on Facebook trying to do stuff.
See, I can't multitask in that nature. I can.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty good multitasker.
We could tell whenever you were trying to text earlier. And,
Yeah, but the texting and looking at the technological stuff, I'm not a great multitasker on that.
So do you remember the song Harper Valley PTA?
I sure do.
All right. So Jeannie C. Riley is the singer on that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm friends with Jeannie C. Riley on Facebook. So,
Jeannie Seeley?
no, Jeannie C. Riley.
Oh.
Different. I'm also friends with Seeley, but
Okay.
different.
Okay, they
Yeah,
are different
yeah.
people. I was
So-
like, have I just been hearing
No,
that name
no.
wrong?
There was Jeannie Seeley, Gene Shepard,
Okay.
Jeannie Pruitt, Jeannie C. Riley.
Okay.
Which
all right.
I've met all four. Okay.
Okay.
So she shared, 5 hours ago. So she shared it this morning. Today marks 16 days of isolation without sugar. Walking 3 miles a day, no meat, dairy, or flour. The change has been fantastic. I feel great. Zero alcohol, of course, a healthy vegan diet, gluten-free, caffeine-free, sugar-free, and a 2-hour home workout each day. Lost 30 pounds of fat and gained muscle mass. I have no idea whose status this is, but I'm very proud of them, so I just decided to copy and paste it.
Goodness gracious, that is some dedication.
So
Yeah. Okay.
that gave me a good chuckle, and I thought, yeah,
that's
that's
a funny one.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
So I sent that.
I'm attempting to get back on my diet train to some degree. I kind of fell off for a little while, but I'm trying. I'm getting back on there.
Well, luckily, our next holiday coming up, I don't just think of Easter as a big eating holiday like, some of the other ones are. So.
No. That's like what Thanksgiving is a food holiday.
Right.
Easter has a lot more importance to it than
Than the
eating
food.
banana pudding.
All right. It has been settled.
Oh, okay.
My mother-in-law sent me a picture of some sorghum molasses that she bought at the Four Corners.
There you go. All right.
She says she thinks also Rockcliffe as well.
Okay.
Probably. And she even thinks that Warehouse Discount Superama, our fine sponsor.
Is it made in Tennessee, though?
Muddy Pond molasses is made in Monterey.
Okay.
And she says you can visit Muddy Pond in October when they actually do that. So
Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. I don't know if Mary's listening, but you can always text her as well.
Yep. So, and Superama, right down the street from us.
There you go.
Go ahead and tell
I'm
them where they're
actually
at.
Craving
What?
molasses and toast.
Molasses and toast. Mm.
Well, I know Superama has the bread.
Yep.
You would have to supply the toaster. But where is Superama very quickly, Raven?
313 West Morford Street in downtown McMinnville.
Okay. So look for Muddy Pond and stop by and
All right. There
keep
you go.
thinking about Miss Jessie.
All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to have Lindsay and Lindsay
Right.
from the Children's Museum Board of Directors in with us to learn all about the upcoming Children's Museum. So everybody stick with us, and we'll be back with more Town Talk.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
I'm sitting here with Newt from Newt's Barbecue. Newt, can you tell me what's going on with your special recipes lately?
Legacy recipes from legends in Tennessee. My mother and father from Denny Moore's restaurant, we use their recipes. Pope Taylor, we use his recipe, as well as Justin Wilson's Cajun cooking recipes. So we're a little different. We're lucky. We've got good recipes that we follow to the hilt every day.
Visit Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Discover The Well at Tree City. Sip on expertly crafted cocktails, savor fine wines, or enjoy zero-proof sips. There's something for everyone.
Mondays, 2-for-1 beers. Wednesdays, Wined Down with 50% off any bottle of wine. And on Thursdays, get $2 off any well-made libation and delicious bar bites.
Experience the elegant atmosphere and let their knowledgeable bartenders mix up your next favorite drink.
The Well at Tree City, where every pour tells a story.
Cheers to great nights.
Visit The Well at Tree City. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
Are you tired of being judged? Well, we here at USA Gym are too. We come in all different shapes and sizes with a variety of goals and ideas. At USA Gym, we are 29,000 square feet with a huge variety of equipment in different rooms. Do your kids play ball or do you just want to shoot some hoops? At USA Gym, we have basketball, soccer, volleyball, pickleball, golf, and a walking track indoors. And we're not done yet. Try out our functional HIIT training room, boxing, battle ropes, a place to push sleds, and more. We also offer childcare, so we'll watch your kids while you're worked out. Come check us out. 473-9355.
It's time to upgrade that new kitchen with Redmond's high-quality cabinets and countertops. Choose from a variety of styles and finishes to create the perfect look for your space. Their team of experts at Redmond's will work with you to design a functional and beautiful kitchen that meets your needs. Right next to Redmond's Carpet at 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900. That's Redmond's Kitchen Cabinets and Countertops.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk, and it is time in the show for our special guest.
Yes,
so we have a full studio today. We have Lindsay Powell here with us. We have Kelsey, I'm sorry, Kelsey, I don't know your last name.
Smith.
Kelsey Smith. Okay. And Lindsay Foos, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have everybody in joining us from the Children's Museum. So if you don't mind, if we'll just kind of go one by one and introduce each of you a little bit, just tell a little bit about maybe your family, your background, that kind of thing, so our listeners can get to know you a little bit.
I guess I'll go first. I'm Lindsay Powell, born and raised out in Green Hill, which is the county line, then moved to the middle of town. I don't know why you needed to know that.
Well, we were wanting to know, so I think you're telling us.
That's all right. Exactly where I've lived my whole life. Okay.
You're married to Ben.
I'm married to Ben, who's also from here. We did not know each other very well, but his sisters taught me dance. We lived in North Carolina for a little while, which was super awesome. We lived in Raleigh, then moved back when we were about to have our son.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been here now for 5 years.
Yeah, and you have 2 kids.
2 kids.
Yeah.
That's
cats.
Stay home mom.
Yeah, all the animals.
We have chickens now, Raven.
Oh my God.
We have chickens.
How does Socks like the chickens?
We told my cat Socks that he was the daddy. They were his cat eggs, and so now he protects them and loves them. While he still kills wild birds. So.
Yes. Socks is the sweetest cat. He's great.
He is.
Well, I just deduced that was the cat, but thanks for
Sorry.
clarifying.
Oh, yeah, there's some history there.
Yeah. Okay. And so, Kelsey, a little bit about you.
Hi, Kelsey Smith. I'm originally from Rock Island.
Okay.
Moved to Murfreesboro about 10 years ago for school, and then got my BFA and started working in informal education.
Okay.
So that's my tie in here. And then just recently moved back to Rock Island, moved my business here and moved my family here. So glad to be back.
Cool. All right. And Lindsay?
Hello. I moved to Morrison about 6 years ago with my husband, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And we're originally from Schaumburg, Illinois. So we moved
Okay.
here and wanted to start a new life. And we have 2 children, Jake and Mallory.
Okay.
And I'm a stay-at-home mom as well.
Great.
And I'm really excited. My kids are my inspiration for this project.
Awesome. Okay. So how did the three of you get connected? I know you two, we went to school together, Lindsay and Kelsey, Lindsay Powell and Kelsey. But so how did this group connect together?
So this is fun. I was going to story time with my kids for a while, and there was this older lady there with her grandkids, and she was just like, "You would get along so well with my daughter-in-law." So well. And I was like, okay. And she was like, her name's Lindsay, spelt the same way. And then she introduced us, and we've been really close friends ever since, honestly.
Awesome.
Our kids are about the same age, too,
Yeah.
so that is helpful. And
Okay.
they get along so well, and we get along so well,
Yeah.
clearly.
Okay. So I know a brief background of the Children's Museum, but who would like to speak on that of kind of how it came to fruition to some extent?
Well, Lindsay Powell can take on this one.
Yeah.
This is her dream.
That's kind. So basically, moving away from Raleigh back to my hometown, you know that you're giving up amenities. And
Mhm,
one of my
right.
favorite things to do there was to go to all the museums, since there's a bunch. And so when my son was 1, I started being like, how can I give back? What can I do to help with the children here, and something for parents to take their kids to? And so for about 2 years, I talked about this, and Ben, my husband, was finally like, if you don't hush about this, or
I can just
go
imagine.
do
I
it.
can just
Please
imagine.
go. Like, I'm so tired. And so I immediately called my sister, as one does, and she making sure I wasn't crazy coming up with this. And she was like, yeah, but you get one ADCOC. I'm a previous ADCOC. You get one ADCOC, you get all 3. So my dad and my sister jumped in with us, and then they told me I wasn't crazy. I called Lindsay. I called the director of my son's school, and she was like, yeah, do it. You can do it. And I said, that's all I need. And here we are.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Do you have anything you want to add on to that or anything?
I was just the lucky one to be right at the right place and time.
Yeah.
And meeting her and befriending me, because I'm just the Yankee from the north. So.
But we love you still.
Thank you. I was just lucky to be with her at the right time.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we encourage each other.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
So.
Yeah,
which is
because I
what
know
you
you've
need.
been talking about it for a while now.
Yeah.
And that it was a dream, and
Yeah.
it's exciting that it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Like that you're moving forward with it. There are plans in place and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, we brought Kelsey on whenever I realized she'd moved back to town, because she didn't announce that publicly.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I didn't know that.
No, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, you moved back? Okay. And she was like, I'll join.
Oh, well, good.
I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I mean, you're a great group of women, so it's really exciting to have this happening. But I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll dive into some more of like how it actually started, what's the goals for the future, and everything. Okay?
Sounds
All right.
good.
We'll be back on More Town
Thank you,
Talk with
Raven.
Raven Young.
You're
Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Warden County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Preferred Angus T-bone steaks family pack, $8.99 a pound. Fresh 73% lean ground beef family pack, $3.49 a pound. Martha White self-rising flour or cornmeal 5-pound bag, $2.99. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Where can you go to spend some quality up close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Working Man rated R, Minecraft rated PG, The Woman in the Yard rated PG-13, Snow White rated PG, and Paddington in Peru rated PG.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference, serving you for over 50 years.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Hello, it's me from MES. I'm here to tell you about another way to pay your bill. It's our new phone line you can call anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and on holidays. It's also easy to remember, 931-507-4MES. That's 507-4637. All you have to do is make sure MES has your correct phone number on file. When you pay this way, there are no card fees for bills up to $300. Pay your way with MES.
Seat bells, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip with a cruise? No way! No!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxing, feeling good.
Yeah!
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk.
You did not just mouth to me, what is this?
I was thinking like the Magic School Bus.
Yes!
But I wasn't sure.
It is the Magic School
They play
Bus.
music a lot of times that I just don't know the titles of, and so...
So while y'all are talking, Connor, the man in the
Yes.
corner booth, and I have been talking back and forth. It's like, do you need music? I've got me because I'm doing music as well. So we're trying to figure out the best,
Bump in music.
children's theme
Okay,
music.
yeah.
So
Miss Frizzell.
Magic
That's
School
perfect.
Bus.
It works for us. That's great.
All right, so welcome back. We do have some ladies from the Children's Museum Board of Directors in with us today, Lindsay, and Kelsey. So if you don't mind, we'll just jump right back in and kind of start with who all is on your Board of Directors.
So it's me, Lindsay Powell, Lindsay Foos, my sister, Kirsten Cunningham, my dad, John Adcock, Kelsey Smith, obviously. Did I already say you?
No.
Oh, okay. Kendra Matheny.
Okay, yes.
She's our treasurer. Shout out to her for being the best person ever. Savannah Bolden.
Okay.
Also shout out to her. Hey, girl. And we just added Jennifer Meredith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, she had told me that y'all had talked to her about it, and I told her that it would be she needed to do that. It'd be really good for her.
We love having her on.
Yeah, Jennifer's great. Cool. Okay. And so all three of y'all are on the board of directors. And then how did the you talked a little bit about your dream for the Children's Museum, but how did you actually make it happen? Like here, we're actually going to start making plans to break ground to do things. And so how did that kind of come to fruition?
A lot of Googling.
Okay.
Lots.
Yes.
I've been on nonprofits. I've
Right.
worked with lots of nonprofits. I've never started one.
Yeah.
So after that, there's like a checklist. The state websites are amazing with how they can help you get all this started. And so Lindsay bought a book
I bought the nonprofit for dummies.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right.
And
Hey.
I'm
still
telling you,
reading
it
it.
was so, it's been so helpful.
It clearly worked.
And so we just took step by step by step, and then very intentionally made sure we had all of our paperwork done.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that was all finalized, we were sure. That's when we went public.
Okay.
Like, hey, we're ready to start funding.
Okay, so you got the 501c3, you got all that paperwork
Which
and
is
everything.
a very long process.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sure.
Oh, it took months.
about a year,
Yeah.
right?
I thought it was going to be like a week, and it
Yeah,
was not.
no.
It
Yeah,
was
I imagine something like that takes a long
Very
time.
tedious.
Yeah.
A lot of
Because
paperwork.
It's the government.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you think the Children's Museum will impact our community?
I think that's a question for Kelsey.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to move that too.
I think that, the easy answer is like, it'll be great for the children in our community, but I think it'll be great for so much more than that.
Right.
Tourism, as well as like jobs that it'll bring. I think there's, sorry.
Just trying to help you out. Sorry.
There's a lot of ways that this could impact the families in our community,
Yeah.
and the tourism as well. So
Okay.
Growth.
We're our mission, I can't say it off the top of my head because I haven't memorized, but basically what we're trying to do is improve access to extra educational,
Right.
deep thinking, critical thinking, science, technology, math, art, opportunities for children here, because you can go to places like this. There's someone in Murfreesboro, Chattanooga,
Right.
Nashville, but there's nothing here.
Right.
And a lot of times it's really hard to leave the town to just go do something like that. It's expensive to do. So we're trying to bring that here
Yeah.
for the children, but also for the parents, for the grandparents, for like she said, for the tourism, to just start having stuff here for the smaller children.
Right. And so I know with Main Street McMinnville, we did a survey this last year, and one of the top things that people wanted was family activities, things to do with the family. And so having a children's museum and be able to do that will check that box right off, So
Yes.
it definitely is a
Absolutely.
need in the community for
It
something
is.
of that.
Yeah.
Something to do in the wintertime.
Right.
When it's freezing cold.
Right?
Yes.
as moms, we definitely see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that kind of leads into, so you were talking about like the science and the math and the hands-on and everything. So what exactly, like type of exhibits or activities, or what are you planning to have in the museum? I know you're a little ways off from actually being able to implement, but just what are dreams and goals for that?
We definitely have a running list of dreams and
Okay.
goals for that, so I can answer it. But so I want to have an extensive water table area.
Yeah.
Because you learn so much, like volume and sensory and all of that. But then also every exhibit is going to be targeted to some sort of development, whether it is motor skills or critical thinking or
Fine motor.
Yeah, fine motor. I can't think of anything else right now.
Gross motor.
Yeah, basically. But each exhibit is gonna be targeted for a certain age. So it may be for smaller children, but it may be for bigger children. Our age group is 2 to 12.
Okay.
That's our starting point.
Okay.
But intentionally, we've got some crazy things I don't want to say because they might not come to
Yeah.
fruition, but definitely stuff with like getting dirty and
so lots of hands-on.
lots of hands-on
Definitely.
creativity, classes, workshops.
Right.
We would love to have an area dedicated to classes where,
Yes.
so let's say Kelsey can do a pottery class
That would be
potentially,
cool.
or someone can come in and teach like coding or robotics or painting. I mean, just it's endless.
Right.
We want to have a gourmet kitchen where we can have the children like come in and make their own lunch
That's
and
cool.
learn about nutrition, but also where their food comes from and also how to cook.
Right.
So it's just the opportunities here are absolutely endless.
Absolutely. So I know y'all are looking potentially for areas to be able to build in. Have y'all had any leads, or are y'all still just looking? Anybody out there that knows of anything, or?
Lots of looking.
I
Lots
see
of
lots
lots
of looking at each
potential
other, so I think there's something that you
We
can say
have
on
a
air.
few leads we're very excited
Yeah. Okay,
about.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, good. Yes. Okay. So how long what do you think is y'all's timeline?
Timeline is very difficult to say because we're not sure how each step's going to
Right.
We have a very ambitious goal of breaking ground.
And what are those steps? Because I know I've seen an infographic, like
Yeah.
what step by step to get to the next. So what is that? I guess you could do that in place of timeline.
So I would say our goal is to break ground, like just start on our property in May of 2027.
Okay.
So between now and then,
so 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
We have to find a property.
Right.
We have to figure out what the land needs, utilities, where everything's going to go.
Right.
Speak with an architect, get a building, renovate it. We are not sure, maybe renovate a building.
Okay.
Figure out all of those things before we can start to break ground.
Okay. Cool. And raise funds.
Yeah, raise funds. Obviously, we need all the
Lots
funds.
of that.
Yeah.
And so that kind of leads into, I know y'all have an event coming up that is
Yes,
a
we do.
fundraising event, correct?
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about that?
It's our first event. We wanted this to be a community involved, like outreach, build excitement type of event. We've called it Showers to Flowers Spring Festival. It's our first one, but we're hoping this grows into something really big and fun for
Right.
years to come. It's May 18th, 2 to 5.
Okay.
$12 is the ticket price. There is a family bundle if you buy online. 4 tickets are the price of 3.
Okay.
We're doing a giveaway if you check us out on Facebook.
Okay.
And we're going to have, so I got really cheesy with this, I'm sure. So Showers to Flowers kind of means like, April showers bring May flowers. But also when you're showering your dream to see it bloom, like that's where that kind of came from.
Right.
So we're going to be planting flowers and decorating flower pots. We're going to create a little mural there, and so that's going to be something that each kid's going to make a little section, and we're going to turn it into like wallpaper.
Okay.
In the museum,
Cool.
We'll have water tables, balloons, dancing, bubbles, face painting. There will be actually several businesses have set up or are coming to set up, so we'll have that. We think the fire department's going to be there.
That's exciting. Okay. Kids
truck.
love the fire department.
Yeah. I think that's
food truck. You said food trucks, so there will be food.
trucks. Yeah,
Okay.
a couple. Yeah, food trucks. Story time.
Can people buy tickets that day? Like if they walk up, do they have to pre-buy tickets? Okay.
Yeah, you can buy tickets that day. You don't have to have a ticket to come.
Okay.
You do have to have a ticket to do the activities.
Okay.
So you can come and decide if you want to participate in the mural and the
flower pots. Yeah.
or you can just come for the experience and see what we're all about. Because we'd love to see anybody regardless.
Okay, great. And so this is open to everybody, families.
Open to public.
Okay, and it's at the farmer's market, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so May 18th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the farmer's market.
Yes.
Okay,
Got
I will
it.
add
Very
that. We do a
exciting.
community calendar every Friday, so I'll add that to the community calendar as well.
You can get tickets on our website, themcmuseum.org.
Okay. And what's your Facebook? Just children? Is it the Children's Museum or
it's
McMinnville Children?
the McMinnville Children's Museum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will share that to our socials later as well, so that everybody can
Appreciate
see.
that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Sorry, I'm writing. So what is your overall dream? Like, if you can have anything happen, shoot for the stars, what's your overall dream for this museum?
Oh, me? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay.
I'll go after.
That way, in case she takes your dream, you can have another dream.
In the meantime, yes.
Okay.
My dream is that this place is, I'm going to get a little sappy.
Go for it.
Is that when a parent or a child walks in, or a grandparent, anybody, an educator walks in, that they feel an overwhelming sense of, wow, this is going to be a great day. They want to come back time and time again, and that they find the value of learning in this place.
Right.
And I want this place to be an opportunity for children and families that might not get this opportunity anywhere else to just learn.
That's a good
it.
one.
Is it?
That is great.
Yeah, you stole mine.
See, that's what I knew was going to happen.
I'm just going to piggyback off of that, Lindsay, because that makes sense.
You should have gone first.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
It's good. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to expand on it or anything, or Kelsey, if you want
I think these spaces are really inspirational. It's really easy for me to walk into these spaces and feel so inspired by the kids and how creative they are.
Yeah.
I hope this inspires our whole community. I think that it has the potential to, and I think it will.
Yeah.
I think it will.
I think it will too. So, as far as fundraising goes, what other maybe fundraising, or how can people get involved to help with, whether it is raising funds or just organizing or dreams or goals? How can others get involved with you?
They can definitely contact us.
Yeah, just send
through
me
Facebook or even
an email.
An email, yeah.
At the mcmuseum at gmail.com.
Okay.
And then, or a website. There is an open donation link on our website. We are going to host another event. We're not sure when or what, but we will be doing probably 2 a year. One more community-based, more funding-based. And then obviously we're going to be applying for grants and looking for like other private donation ways.
Okay, great. And have y'all had, have y'all already been able to start with people being involved and wanting to give to this? Have we had a good response from the community?
Yeah, it's been overwhelming.
Oh,
I didn't
absolutely.
expect it.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful. I
Right.
didn't expect it in the best way, but we've had businesses, we've had several lots of businesses actually donating to our event. They, we're brand new. They have
Right.
no idea what we're doing, and they're just like blindly saying this is a good idea and investing in it, and that means the world.
Right.
It
truly does.
And then I've had such a good response with people wanting to help with the event, and honestly, I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah. Hey, that's good though to have all the
Right.
help and the backup. I mean, it really kind of makes you feel like, okay, this is a good thing. This is a good idea. We're going to get support behind it. So that's great. Okay. Was there anything else y'all would like to add? Anybody want to say?
I hope to see everybody May 18th.
Well, like I
And
said-
everybody, I would love
Yeah.
to see you.
Okay, great. Well, thank y'all so much for being
And
here
you all
today.
three made it through the interview.
That wasn't so hard, was it? All right. Well, I do appreciate all three of you coming in today. Really, this has been great. And I'll add some of this stuff to our community calendar. We'll share what we can here. And if anybody has any questions that has been listening on the radio, on Facebook, or anything like that, wants to reach out, we can always get you in touch with any of them any way that we can. So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. All right. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Big savings, short month.
Now is the time to buy at Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Get in the new Ford you've been dreaming of. A 2024 Ford Escape, $7,000 off MSRP, just $24,985 after rebate.
Make your escape with the SUV to carry the family and all the necessities: clothes, sports equipment, groceries.
Test drive a new Ford Bronco at Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Power to get the work done. And right now, get up to $19,200 off MSRP. Several Broncos in stock now.
The Ford F-150 is tough. Always has been. Always will be. Your 2024 F-150 is waiting at Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Save $8,550 off MSRP right now.
Talk about power. Talk about luxury. The Ford Expedition and Expedition Max combines them both. $12,000 off MSRP.
Big savings, short month.
And the clock's ticking, so get to Ed Rogers Valley Ford right now. 111 Auto Lane in Sparta. Or view all the current inventory at EdRogersValleyFord.com.
Big savings now.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Planning a move? McMinnville Moving and Storage has been trusted for over 60 years. Licensed, insured, and offering free quotes. Visit us at McMinnvilleMoving.com today. McMinnville Moving and Storage. Moving your past to your future.
Come by Coffee Bank and Trust today and start earning better interest and better cash back on your primary checking account. Pair it with our Better Together Saver account and maximize your earnings. If you want better rates and better returns on your money, stop by and see us today at Coffee Bank and Trust, a division of Coffee County Bank, member FDIC.
Experience the difference at Las Trojas Cantina Mexican Restaurant. Distinctive Mexican cuisine with Cinco 6 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights. with Taco Tuesdays, $1.99 street tacos, and 2-for-1 beer specials every day in all draft and bottled beer from 8 p.m. to close. Home of the Margarona. Los Trojas Cantina, across from Ascension St. Thomas on Sparta Street, open every day and Sundays.
Sing along if you know it, Raven.
Oh, wait, I'm not Raven, sorry.
There's no words yet.
Just wait another minute.
Yep.
I couldn't do it
Are you going to fade it out so I can talk?
No, I was going to let you sing.
No, I didn't want to sing this one.
Okay,
When it started, I thought it was going to be
Who's the artist?
a different
Remind
song.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
I thought it was going to be that song we did the other day from Back to the Future when it first started. That's kind of what it sounded like.
No.
But it wasn't, so.
That did not sound anything like Johnny
You
B.
know
Good.
what? We might need to do a comparison of the first couple of notes because it sure did in my brain. Okay, yeah, that's kind of.
No. No. Can you actually? You can play both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, not
This
at all
is-
the same.
Raven Young on Town Talk. Obviously, I'm tired this morning, I guess. I don't know what other excuse I have.
At least you were trying to make them make sense together, but they don't.
Well, when you put them side by side like that, you're correct. They don't. But when it just first started, that's where my brain went.
What's
so.
funny is I'm just now going to start playing 2 songs at a time. Just to throw you off.
I mean, and really, I could also play a third song. I mean, you could play a lot at a time, but I could also just throw everybody off and play one that goes with nothing.
We get the Star Wars theme, the Indiana Jones theme, and then what's another good?
Jaws.
Schindler's
Superman.
List.
Schindler's List.
All right. Well, we just had the Children's Museum representatives in with us, Lindsay Powell, Kelsey Smith, and Lindsay Foos, who are all on the board of directors.
Yes.
So if you missed that interview and want to go back and watch it, you can always watch later after the Facebook Live has ended. You can always hear the replay in the evenings from 6 to 8 on the radio 97.7. But I really enjoyed having them in and being able to learn a little bit
Yes.
more about what the museum is and the plans for it and things like that. So I think it's going to be really a great asset to our community to have that
Very
here.
much so.
Because it's great for the kids, it's great for the family. But like I said, Main Street McMinnville had done a survey, and one of the number one things that residents were wanting was family-friendly entertainment. And so a children's museum 100% fits into that. Stuff to
It
do with the
does.
kids. So, anyways, you can go back and listen to that. I appreciate them willing to come in and talk about it. But and again, they do have an event on May 18th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the Farmers Market for anybody that wants to get involved and have a great day.
And you want to kind of segue into a question that was submitted through the Facebook?
So, yes, Retha asked what happened to the place they were going to open up in that building on Sparta Street. It was supposed to be gearing towards small kids. I don't know a ton of information about that specifically. I have asked and heard a few different things. I know that they are still working on it. From what I understand, it was going to be like a tree house with a restaurant in it, kind of like play area type thing. And as far as I'm aware, the last time we spoke to them, they are still working on it. I know they've had some hiccups and things that have come up with renovating the space into what they want it to be. So I believe it's still happening. But it's just taking a little bit longer than anticipated. So that's about all that I know.
I feel like you could probably attest to happens with construction.
That it does. It doesn't go fast. So, unfortunately, sometimes
They always want it to go fast, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
They want it done yesterday, but
everybody does, but sometimes things happen and slow us down, or there's unexpected hiccups along the way, or there's a number of things that could slow it down. Whether it's dealing with the codes department, or
whether it's weather,
or weather as well. Whether it's weather.
See. So, do you have anything else you're going to add to that? Because I had something I just thought would be fun.
Go for it.
So, because now I'm just kind of on a songs that might potentially sound similar.
Oh, okay.
Kick.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely similar.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, you don't know it? It's the Swiffer song.
Yeah. But that is very similar. Can we play those two over top of each other?
You want to do it? Whistle Britches, are you ready?
This for Take On Me and Whip It?
Yeah. You ready?
All right, 3, 2, wait. Okay, my
This
chain's
is
up.
very
All right,
calculated.
3, 2, 1.
Maybe not all three. Maybe just the Johnny B. Good song.
No, Johnny B. Good does not sound anything like either of these songs.
What's that? No. The
No, I
intro?
was trying to go with Aha.
No, it's not Aha. I think it's more Johnny B. Good.
Okay, Ray, you're just wrong, but I'm going to play it.
Hold on. So my
You hear how different that is? Sit in your pool of wrongness right now.
Okay, I'm sure this sounds like not great stuff on the radio, so let's cut all the music.
So this, and Whistle Britches may be able to attest to this one more than Raven, because she didn't go to school at MTSU. That kind of just sounded like some hallways in the MassCom building after like 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Because you'd have everybody in their little audio booths, but we'd all keep the door open so we could talk to each other. So, like, you'd be editing your project.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, then there's somebody shooting like a short film
right
in the MassCom building.
Okay.
And then there's the poor people in grad school like I was that still had class at 6 o'clock at night.
I've thought about, so I don't know if Cody Young is listening at the moment or not, but
Everybody turned it off after,
after
they
that
had to
music.
prove you wrong.
No,
We weren't trying to prove you wrong. That's the song I thought of when you said, oh, that kind of sounds similar.
No, he has been telling me for months, and he does this regular. He is generally right about a lot of stuff. He's a very smart man. I love him very much. But he has been telling me that I need a pair of wireless headphones.
Okay.
Bluetooth headphones, whatever. And I'm like, I couldn't even, other than these headphones that I put on daily, before I took this job, I couldn't have told you the last time I put on headphones. Like, I just never put headphones in my ears.
Okay.
I don't need to. But here lately, I've been wanting to, like, edit TikTok videos or, something while I'm walking on my treadmill at night. And I'm like, but I can't because Cody's watching TV, and then this sound's going to mess up that. And it's, it's too much. And so I've been thinking, maybe I do need some new headphones.
Right.
Because you can't, the stupid iPhone doesn't have the port anymore.
make an
for
adapter.
I know they do, but, you can't just get a regular set of headphones.
I know.
So yeah, I
You
haven't.
can with the adapter, though.
I haven't told Cody he's right yet, but I've been thinking about it. And in that
Can
instance,
we clip this whole segment and just title it Cody's Right? We can start a count of how many times.
But in that instance, you said that when you were at school, music would be blaring. If everybody had their own headphones, then it wouldn't be.
Oh, in every other
They
building,
did.
they would. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They had their headphones.
Yeah, they were
but
listening to
choose not
something else. They were just editing this.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm just thinking that I could use some wireless headphones so that I don't have to play. Everybody else doesn't have to hear what I'm doing on my phone. So.
I think that's what he's been trying to tell you whenever he told you to go get headphones.
Well, no, he just said. He said the same thing about my keyboard that I have for my iPad over here, which has been the handiest thing in the entire world. Like
So
it
that
turns
would be the second time Cody was
it
right?
turns my iPad into a computer. It has been incredible. But he said the same thing. Hey, I saw somebody had this keyboard. I think you need one. It would be helpful for you. And I'm like, no, I don't need it. And then like 2 months later, I was like, that would be handy because I've thought, hey, it'd be nice if I had a laptop.
Yeah.
Let's turn my iPad into a laptop. That's what so yeah. No, Cody's generally right. I'm fully admitting it. But
I think that's what Cody and I have in common is being genuinely right all the time.
Right?
I haven't told him
Hey,
yet.
I feel like I'm part of that club too.
Oh, yeah, and Justin, too.
Thank you.
I haven't told him yet, though, that he's right about the headphones. I haven't.
Genuinely right, which is a step above bondedly right. Because,
Oh.
genuine leather's a step above bonded leather.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
She's
Cody
checking
Young, if
out.
you're listening, you are correct. I need to buy some headphones.
So I'm just going to start playing something real quick. I know we got to bump out, but okay. Can you start on the count of 3, Johnny Be Good again?
Yes.
You ready?
Now,
1,
that first note didn't
2,
sound anything like
3.
it. No, those aren't even remotely close.
It's Elvis doing Johnny Be Good.
Okay, now that part is, but those first couple notes not.
No, he's
What
getting
is
ready
he
to start.
doing? It sounds like he's like
It's Elvis.
a horse clobbering or something.
They're counting in.
There you go.
Sorry.
All right.
I don't have the option to cue like he does in there.
Okay.
So, hey, just for fun, would it mess you up so much if we bumped out with a different Chuck Berry song?
No.
Do you have any pulled up, or do I need to?
You'll have to pull it up.
I just like Johnny Be Good.
I know, but I feel
Yeah,
like
we
we're-
know, but that's the only song you know, and apparently every other song sounds the same to you. It's honestly
All
disturbing.
right. We're going to take a quick break.
Okay, no, hold on. I'm gonna you kill yours. I'm gonna bump out with a Chuck Berry song that if you don't know,
Okay.
I am 100% gonna be mad at you.
Okay, we'll try. Okay, that sounds just exactly like what we were just listening to.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind.
Okay. Is this in Home Alone?
Run, Rudolph.
Probably.
Randolph ain't too far behind.
Got it.
All right, bump out.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got birthdays and anniversaries, so everybody stick with us.
Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, Rudolph, 'cause I'm reeling like a...
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Your family deserves better than ordinary. At the Butcher on Main, you'll find the freshest dairy delivered daily from Sunrise Dairy and real McMinnville-made jams and jellies that taste just like home. Our house-made sausage and premium meats are crafted for meals that wow. And our gourmet cheeses will have your guests asking for seconds. Need a space to celebrate? Our 1,000 square foot lounge is ready for your next event. Why settle for less? Find everything you need at 209 West Main Street, only at the Butcher on Main.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
WBMC and translator W249DQ McMinnville. WBMC.
They don't cry.
Good morning. Welcome back. My
You're
name
not a
is
doo-wop
Raven
fan?
Young. Nope, I've never heard that song.
You know, big girls don't cry,
I don't.
but we find out at the end of it,
Mm.
they do.
They do.
Sorry, I had to move my mic, so I threw my pen in anger.
Yep. All right.
I feel justified anger.
Well, sorry. We are at the point of the show where we do birthdays.
Well, before we do birthdays, I'm contractually obligated. Well, I am.
Gotta get turned off.
Yep, you got to turn it up.
Oh no.
Never meaning no harm.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry. I just got kicked out of my session for.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
we'll keep manning it while you fix
All
that.
right.
So,
Well, let's do some Hollywood celebrity birthdays because I have a few good ones.
Right.
You want me to go first or you want to go first?
well, the first one on my list doesn't have a song, so I actually want to give two in a row. So the first one is Joseph Pulitzer, 1847.
Is that who the Pulitzer Prize is named after?
There you go.
Okay.
All right. 1921, this man gets played on the Justin Reed Show frequently, but Sheb Wooley's birthday.
Not Shabuzi. Shabuzi.
Oh, heavens no.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky.
You know this one?
The one long horn,
Purple People Eater?
one big
Nope.
eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, ooh, it looked like a purple people eater to me.
All right, well, you don't know that one. Okay, go on.
All right. So I've got one and
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll say.
I actually sang mine.
Lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show
Who's the?
do you know what that's from?
I've heard it, but no.
Okay, so it's Shay Mitchell's birthday, and she
Okay.
was on Pretty Little Liars.
Oh.
That is their
Theme
opening
song?
song. Yes.
All right, see, this next one I actually pulled more for you because I'm not a big Babyface fan. But you a Babyface fan?
I don't know.
Every time I close my eyes. A little Kenny G action as well, born in 1959, was Babyface.
Okay.
Never mind. Go ahead with yours.
You go ahead and do another one.
Oh, okay. Mandy Moore's birthday. She's
Yes.
41 today. Thought I'd pull one I thought you might get,
Okay.
but maybe not.
This is not the Mandy Moore song I would have pulled. Oh, this is a good one, though.
Yeah.
watching from the windows, all those years outside the
Because she was Rapunzel.
all that time, never even
I probably would have pulled the Mandy Moore song from that princess movie. Gosh, Princess Diaries.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were so many I could
Yeah,
do, but
that
I
one-
was just kind of.
That would have been what I'd done. Okay, it is also, let's see if I can get my thing to load here. It is Maren Morris's birthday.
Oh, see, she didn't show up on mine.
Oh, yeah. So there's soft music for her.
Yep.
This is called My Church
Yeah,
by Maren
I knew
Morris.
that one.
It's good.
Spun this many a times in my radio career.
I've cussed on a Sunday, I've cheated and I've lied, I've
Okay.
She also did what, Hole in the Bottle?
Yes.
Yep. Haley Joel Osment's birthday. I have no 1988. I have no song, but I see dead
Watch
people.
George and Mandy's. No, wrong person.
Hey,
No,
George
that's
and
his
Mandy
sister.
is a good show.
So, but I see dead people. Wasn't that the big quote from his
Yeah,
movie?
from Sixth Sense.
Okay, and I have one more. How many more do you have?
I got one more, too. So
All right.
you go
Well,
ahead.
no,
go
you
with-
no, you go with yours.
No, I'm going to get mine loaded.
Oh.
You go ahead and do yours
Did you ever
first.
see Secondhand Lions?
I think so, but it's
No.
been a hot minute.
If you want to see Haley Joel Osment, a really good movie.
Okay,
That's it
Secondhand
right there.
Lions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still go again.
Sure.
All right. 1992
Okay.
was born Daisy Ridley, who is Rey
In Star Wars.
in the new trilogy,
In
and
the new
apparently she's also in the next new one that they're doing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But in my search history, I'm just now keeping certain ones, and I'm just not getting rid of theme from Dukes of Hazzard, Star Wars main theme, or another song, which I will play in a second. Who's your
Okay.
last one on your
Last
birthday list?
one is AJ Mishaka.
I saw her on my list.
Allie and
AJ.
Potential breakup song.
It took too long, it took too long, it took too long for you to call back. And normally I would just forget that.
And this is which one?
This is called Potential
No.
Breakup Song.
Is this Allie or AJ? Which one is the birthday?
This one's AJ has her birthday. Yep.
Because Allie was on Phil the Future. Is that right?
Yes, uh-huh.
Allison Mishaka. All right. As we roll into the birthdays, before you play the birthday thing, I have one more that I just try to play on a regular basis here. It stays in my pulled up on
Mhm.
Spotify. You're welcome, Timmy.
Is it his birthday?
No.
No, it was the 31st of March.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool.
Since I'm just also playing because I keep Star Wars just there.
Gotcha.
Since you didn't know that was John Williams.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of people
All
in
right,
Star Wars.
Let's get to
You
some
ready? Local celebrities?
local celebrities. So, happy birthday to Brittany Darnbush, Lena Jones, Tenley Kate Melody, Kim Martin, Mo Purcell, and Lisa Patton. Happy birthday to all of our local celebrities. Happy birthday to Lisa Patton. She is the winner of the last one.
Okay.
She is the winner of a Captain D's gift certificate. So, and her husband Hank just retired from the city.
Yes.
So,
And who's also just on Hey Hey Hitchcock.
yes, he was on Tuesday. Does
And
that
guess
does
what?
that replay tonight?
It will be replaying tonight.
There you go. Tie back in. All right, and also I have a happy anniversary to Terry and Melinda Raper today. Okay. So happy anniversary to them. We will draw for the anniversary winners tomorrow on Friday, but just wanted to throw them out there. So
There we go.
happy birthday to Lisa Patton and happy anniversary to Terry and Melinda Raper. All right, what you got, Justin?
So I've pulled out an LP from my collection that will play on the Justin Reed Show today. It's from 1985. It's this young whippersnapper from way down Texas way that I think if he were to stick with music, he might just make something out of himself. Are you ready?
I'm ready. George Strait, the king of country.
No, he's King George. The king of country music's Roy Acuff. Let's get our titles correct. He's just King George. But look at
How is that different?
Because one is the king of country music, and he is just King George.
Okay.
Would you look at that early 1985 George Strait,
Yeah, he doesn't even look the same.
right? So Unwound, of course, this is the greatest hits, but
That is a cool jacket he's wearing.
Unwound, Down and Out, if you're thinking You Want a Stranger, One Coming Home, Full Hearted Memory, Marina Del Rey, Amarillo by Morning, Fire Can't Put Out, You Look So Good in Love, Right or Wrong, love that one, and Let's Fall to Pieces Together, which is just such a great.
Connor, let's play some Amarillo by Morning right now.
Okay, do you just want to ruin the surprise I was going to do for a bump out?
Was it going to be that one?
Yep.
Oh. See, I would have said out of those Right or Wrong, but
Yeah, I had that too, but I was like, I didn't listen to Amarillo by Morning.
Yeah, that's a good one.
the back picture, I mean, it's got a good.
I'll tell you what,
It's
that doesn't
Sans
even,
jacket.
That does not even look like him.
You don't think
It
so?
does.
No.
I think so. I think so.
I think you just add some age on there and you're good to go.
That's a page. Let me just pull up his picture. George Strait, so we can compare and contrast.
How's everything in comparison with you?
I don't know, right? But I always like to pull this one out and I always queued up the same. This young guy from Texas.
Okay, no one can see it because.
Oh, do you want a front on picture?
I'm just like,
Here, hang on. I want to go back to split screen. Hang on.
I don't know, where am I holding this?
Want to hang it back, hold it back in front of your face? Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, he's got to square me up here.
Oh, you can see it there if I hold it.
Hey, calm down.
Man,
Bring
look
it-
at me.
bring
I'm
it
surrounded
back-
by Georges.
Bring it back in front of your face because it's going to be blurry.
In front of my face?
In front of your face.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love it when you hold it right in front of the album cover in the shot.
I can't see what I'm doing here. The screen's behind me.
I know.
I don't know what's going on.
Sandy, bring you a little mirror, a little compact mirror, and set it up so you can see what's on the thing.
Yeah, just add a little age. You get there.
Okay. All
Black
right.
hat and everything.
I don't think that looks like
He
him.
never even got to the shot. You moved it too soon.
I'm tired of holding my phone.
Yeah, but that's all you do is hold your phone.
All right. No, it has a little kickstand so it can sit on the desk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get hold and use.
You know, I mean, we probably do change appearance to some degree as we age, so
No, it's not.
fair.
We do.
We definitely
Well, clearly George Strait does.
I mean,
So you're saying that you don't look that much different from when you were 4?
When I was 4, yeah, but
And I want to say a good morning to Big Red. I know she's watching. She's a big George Strait fan, so
Okay.
head on over to the Justin Reed Show. We play him in regularity anyways, a lot in the 90s at 9, and then also 10 to 12, country and western. So.
So, Raven, I will start playing the song early.
okay. I want to
If-
do something fun real quick with you, and maybe not so much you, but with Justin, because
Okay.
I think he's on
He
the
was
same.
still talking, but yes, go ahead.
You just want to interrupt me? That's fine.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I'll play it early
Okay,
if you'll sing the first verse
I'll try.
completely a cappella.
No,
Okay, why not?
negative.
I left my
Ghost Rider.
saddle in Houston.
Okay, so yesterday I sat down with Caden, the intern, Caden,
Yep.
and you know we have a little bit of
I know
an age
because
difference.
you messed up my programming because I had everything set out because she didn't get to me soon enough.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm 12 years older than her. I think
Okay.
is what we deducted, and I was just there's an age difference there based
Yeah.
on terminology that is
yeah.
used. So I just wanted to give you some of these words and see if you knew what any of them mean.
Oh, I frequently use outdated terms with her just to watch her roll her eyes.
No, this is from her generation, so
Oh.
like I didn't know what they are. Riz. Do you know what Riz means?
I know what Ritz means.
I'm assuming it's short for charisma.
Yes. See, I didn't get that
Wow.
yesterday, but it is. Are you Googling this over there too?
No.
Okay. Well, you're closer to that age. Gyat.
Isn't that short for a word I don't think I can say?
No,
on here?
it says it's an exclamation used to express strong excitement, surprise, or admiration. Gyat. Or
Is there an umlaut in there somewhere?
or
That's just an onomatopoeia.
Yeah, really?
skibbity.
Nope.
It says there it's a term with no clear meaning, often used as a filler word or to describe something as bad or cool, popularized by Skibbity Toilet YouTube
I knew where it
series.
came from.
So
See, I was so confused because I would hear people talk about that, and then they would ask me, and I'm like, I'm terminally not online.
yeah, Skibbity. So I think that it was basically instead of saying they say Skibbity as a filler word.
That's
wonderful day.
not going to say dumb.
I don't know. I think
but
it.
Did you like how
it kind of is?
Did you like how I turned that dumb thing into a song from Song of the
Okay,
South?
well,
Did you notice what
I
did
just
there?
wanted to make sure that everybody else didn't understand the words just the same as I didn't.
Yeah, she
so.
said something yesterday, and I said, I pick up what you're laying down. And she looked at me, I said, what, do the hip cats not say that lingo these days? And she just looked at me.
Okay.
I said, faux show? And, I was just trying to throw out
Faux
everything.
show.
But that's
Yeah.
like, think back to like text talk too.
Ah,
I don't even know
T9.
what that means. Oh, wait, what? T9 word? I know what T9 word is. What's
All right, we gotta
text
go.
talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like BYOB, all that stuff. whenever
Oh,
you- yeah.
gotcha. Okay. Well, we're going to.
TTFN, ta-ta for now.
This has been a great show. Thanks for being here with us today.
Raven Young's going to sing us out.
My name is Raven Young. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 with more Town Talk.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. Everything that I got is just what I've got on.